Hey guys, how's it going? It's Rob Sutton with Bike 198. And what you're looking at right here is a KICKR Smart Trainer with the app Zwift in the background. And I tried really hard to like this, but I just can't seem to. And we're gonna go into that today. So let's get at it. So one of the things that has plagued trainers over the years is that they're incredibly boring. I mean, you can listen to music, a podcast, maybe put on a movie. There was even a thing called Sufferfest back in the day where you could try to keep up with pro riders, but there was no interaction. To try to get rid of that boredom of just being in one room and having to ride a bike for 30 minutes to an hour. Well, that's where Zwift came in. So for those that don't know, Zwift is actually a social media platform that hooks up with a trainer for your rides so you can go out and ride with friends, do events, and other competitions. When you mate that with a smart trainer like this KICKR Core, it will actually simulate the hills, downhills, and everything else like you're on an actual ride. So you get that increased resistance as you go up hills, decreased resistance as you go down, and you can actually feel when you're drafting behind other riders when you're out on a ride. And the specs on this KICKR Core from Wahoo are actually pretty good. At an $899 price point, it's kind of in the middle to high range of smart trainers. It has a maximum power output of 1800 watts, 16 degrees of simulated incline. You can connect ANT+, ANT+ FE-C, and Bluetooth devices to the trainer itself, and it accepts a through axle and disc brake. So like I said before, the idea is you get on this trainer and you simulate your ride within the app. So you can see in my case, I put my iPhone on a mount right here on the bar that runs the app, and then it airplays to the TV behind me to get a little bit more interaction and have a bigger screen. And overall, it does a great job of it. When you get on the bike and you start riding, you can really tell the difference, and you get to have little thumbs up and other interaction with other riders on the app. So it does keep your attention a lot better than just sitting there pedaling away with nowhere to go. And to make things even better, the app has really grown over the years, so there are thousands and thousands of riders that actually use Zwift, so you can get on it at any time of the day and ride with riders all over the world. The other cool part is that pros will get on every now and then and lead rides or just randomly show up at rides. So it gives you a little bit of that aspect to it as well. So what is my overall problem with this setup? Well, does it do a better job than watching a movie or listening to a podcast? Absolutely. When you're doing that, 5 minutes can seem like 5 hours. So is it better than the old Sufferfest stuff back in the day? Yeah, it's a lot better because you're actually interacting with other riders and actually going on group rides. You're not just watching a screen of some other group ride trying to keep up. So what's my overall problem with this? Well, really nothing. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. The problem's me. The reason I ride is to get outside. So when I'm on this, while it is a lot better than previous setups, for me, it's still just being on a trainer. So instead of 5 minutes seeming like 5 hours, what it really did was just make 5 minutes seem like 2 hours to me. It really is just monotonous to be on a trainer. Now, I am fortunate in the fact that I live in the Southeast United States where our riding seasons are a lot longer. So something like this might be a lot better for people that have really short riding seasons that live up north or have really horrible weather. So that plays into it some as well. But for me, it's the idea of being outside. So instead of being on this trainer, I would actually rather go outside and run. I have the same problem with the treadmill over here. I just can't get over the fact of being so stagnant inside the house. It just is mentally painful for me. The other part of this is that I always told myself there should never be a time where I never want to get on my bike. There should never be a time where I unrack it from the rack and go, I really just don't want to do this today. It is a great way to stay in shape and it is great for your body, but ultimately for me, it's a recreational activity that I love. So I never want to be in that frame of mind where I really just don't want to get on it. And unfortunately, that is what this sets up for me. I know what I'm getting into. I'm not happy getting on it when I get on it. And it makes the riding experience for me less pleasurable, even though I know I'm keeping myself in shape better by doing this inside the house when I can't go ride somewhere else. So is this setup awesome? It is. I absolutely love what they've done. The Smart Trainer works exactly like it's supposed to. Zwift is an awesome app with a great community. The problem is it just isn't for me. So I want to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you use Zwift? Do you use a trainer? What do you think of the overall setup? Do you just kind of barrel through it anyway just because you know you get more physical activity? I want to hear you down in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to Bike 198 for more videos like this in the future. And until then, on to the next one. Thanks guys, see ya.